Welcome back to Traveling with the Arthurs. In our last episode, Lynn and I spent the day exploring Cadiz, Spain, completely on our own. Well, overnight, we sailed through the Straits of Gibraltar, and early the next morning, we pulled into beautiful Malaga, Spain. And today, we're doing it again. No ship excursion, no private tour, just Lynn and I heading out on our own to see what we can find. So, if Malaga is on your travel or cruise itinerary and you're wondering what you can do on your own, come along with us. We're going to show you how we spent our day and hopefully give you a few ideas for your own Malaga adventure. Or is it Malaga? Let's go and explore Malaga, Spain. Good morning. We are in Malaga, Spain. Got another ship in port. I'm going to be getting off here in about an hour. So we're taking a shuttle from the ship to the city center. Nice beach. Nice beach, dark sand. Our first stop today is going to be Alcazaba and Gibralfaro Castles. These are two of Malaga's most historic sites, and probably the two best places to start if you're exploring the city on your own. Getting there took us a little longer than we expected. We took the shuttle from the ship into the city center, and from there we decided to walk to Alcazaba. What we didn't realize at the time was the shuttle actually took us a little out of our way. Had we just walked from the port, it would have been a shorter walk to get there. So that's something you may want to look into before actually jumping into the ship shuttle. Depending on where you're heading first, walking directly from the port might actually save you some time.
You are here. Where?
You are here.
We're going to go all the way up there.
So this is how do you pronounce it?
Alcazaba.
Alcazaba Citadel. As we started making our way inside, we quickly realized just how much history we were walking through. The Alcazaba dates back more than 1,000 years, with much of what you see today developed during the 11th century when Malaga was under Muslim rule. It began as a fortress and eventually became a palace fortress and the seat of city government. And when you walk through these old stone gates, along the walls and into the courtyards, you can really see that this wasn't just built for beauty. It was designed to protect Malaga and the people who ruled it.
I think you should pay the $20 to hear it.
One thing Lynn and I have found when traveling is whenever a walking tour is available, we usually prefer that over a guided tour or a ship's excursion. Here's a sample.
The next one is an interior horseshoe arch supported by pilasters. Finally, there is a very beautiful exit arch, a horseshoe relieving arch over a lintel featuring an alfiz. The arch alternates stone and brick voussoirs.
This audio tour was a total of just 20 euros, 10 euros each.
Where? The next one. Yeah, I like this one better than yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you
already.
mean the castle or the fort we walked through yesterday? Yeah, I agree. This is cool.
So far.
This was the walled city, I guess.
And I smell like honey. I smelled it when we got off.
Honeysuckle?
Honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle. Yeah, I can smell it too.
It smells good. Here, well.
Masonry on the surface of the walls gives this door great plasticity.
This is the door of Christ.
The door of Christ is the door that gives access to the lower level. The door was rebuilt during the period of the Nasrid dynasty from the 13th to 14th centuries, following the Granadan policy of repairing all the fortresses in the kingdom. The arch is a the power to open.
Now, one thing we always consider is how far we're traveling from the ship and how easy it is to get back to port. If everything is close by and we're comfortable getting there and back on our own, we usually choose to explore on our own.
Placed there during the restoration of the 1940s. You're standing before a large space.
However, if we're traveling a long distance from the ship, or there's any concern about getting back to port on time, that's when we tend to lean towards a ship's excursion. For us, the audio tour just gives us a little more freedom. We're not tied down to a group or somebody else's schedule. If we want to stop, take pictures, we can. If we find something interesting and want to linger a little longer, we can do that too. And of course, there's the cost. Exploring on your own with an audio guide is a lot less expensive than a guided excursion through the ship. For Lynn and I, it's really about having the freedom to explore at our own pace, but also knowing when the ship's excursions make more sense.
All the way out there. Holy cow.
Wow, what a view. Insane. You gotta go all the way up. They built a pretty big thing here.
This will take our whole day. Huh? Yeah.
Cool. Here's a view of the whole thing. Which one's lower and which one's upper? Yeah, the date 1808 to 1814. No, I don't. Yeah, the ceiling is amazing. Climbing through the castle.
Yeah, seriously, we gotta go all the way through though.
Oh, it's not bad. We're halfway there. Okay. These views are getting more and more ridiculous. Way up, straight up. There's the bull rings again. Problem for Lynn. He's just whipping up here. But it is a steep incline. We should have done this first. Huh. When it was still cool. Starting to warm up a bit. I mean, really straight up. I've had a few too many desserts on the ship. I can't keep up with Lynn. Literally straight climb up. Church bells. It's Palm Sunday, so they're going to be having all kinds of processions too when we get done with this. Probably be able to see some. Now you could take a taxi up to the castle. It's easier way to get there near the top, but of course Lynn and I decided to walk it. The climb is steep in places, and I tell you right now, you're definitely going to feel it. But as you make your way higher above Malaga, the views are just amazing, and they keep getting better and better.
Yeah, his wish is no, he's taking
it. Well, you just sailed on up here.
You need lots of rest.
Oh, what an amazing view. Look at that. Wow. Very beautiful. Here's another view out here. The bull ring.
Right there, right there.
These are, I wonder if that's a hotel or homes. They got the best view in town.
Pretty expensive.
Pretty penny to stay there. Pull up on the roof. El Castillo.
Okay, we made it. We made it to the top of the.
Not quite to the top. Just go see steps.
We made it to the top of Gibralfaro Castle. Yeah, we're not quite to the top. Almost.
After making it to the top, we stepped inside the museum, or more accurately, its interpretation center. And this is where you really start to understand what life was like here when the castle served as a military garrison and watchtower overlooking Malaga. Inside, you'll find old military uniforms, weapons, historical documents, and even navigational instruments that help tell the story of the soldiers who lived and served here over the centuries.
All the history about the castle. $1,700,
For Lynn and I, this is another reason we really enjoy the self-guided audio tour. We can take our time, look through the exhibits, and actually understand a little more about what we just spent all morning exploring.
$1,699. It's $1,487 to $1,599. That's what the fort looked like. Oh, this is great.
There's also a model showing what Muslim Malaga once looked like compared to the city you see today.
Yeah, it's like the kind of steps we gotta take over on.
Yeah, see. More steps.
This is cigarette butts. That's gross.
More steps.
Thanks, guys.
Each one of these had a person with bow and arrow back in the day. Okay, this is the top. There's the watchtower. We're here. Nice view.
We made it.
From high above Malaga, the soldiers stationed here had a commanding view of the city, the port, and the Mediterranean Sea. From these walls and watchtowers, they could watch for approaching ships and potential threats long before they ever reached the city. Today, of course, we're not looking for invading armies. We're just taking in what may be some of the best views in all of Malaga.
Struggled with, as everybody knows. He doesn't want me recording. I know this calling me his little
Followed
buddy.
us from Cadiz.
Yeah, from Cadiz. Angry bird. Magla. Was it Magla? Magla? How do you say it?
Malaga.
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 Malaga. No, it's actually
it's Malaga.
It's Malaga. It's like the emphasis is on the A. Malaga.
Malaga. Neat port visit. You ready to go down there?
Yes, I've had enough.
Okay.
Another fortress.
Check.
Very beautiful.
It is much easier coming down than going up. It's also quite a bit quicker. As I stated earlier, if you don't mind spending a few extra euros, you can consider taking a taxi up to the castle. And instead of hiking up, you'll get all those incredible views without the climb. Then it's a mostly downhill walk through the Alcazaba, where you can take your time and wander through the beautiful courtyards, fountains, and gardens. You'll finally finish near the Roman Theater, the city center, like we did here. But for me, I kind of needed that strenuous exercise going up to burn off some of them desserts I had been eating on
Church
this
it
trip.
says?
This could be the Málaga Cathedral.
Yeah, I think it's the Malaga.
We turn up here.
Beautiful church.
It's on your left.
On our left.
It's up here.
Probably.
After we made it down from the castle and we were walking through Malaga, this magnificent church came into view. Some years ago, my father-in-law introduced me to Ken Follett's books, The Pillars of the Earth, World Without End, and A Column of Fire. Ever since then, I've looked at these churches completely differently. The stories in them books gave me a real appreciation for what it took to build these magnificent cathedrals, and also the peoples whose lives revolved around them. Now, every time we visit one, I can't help but imagine the generations who made it possible. Construction on Malaga Cathedral began in 1528, and it wasn't finally completed until more than 250 years later. Just think about that for a minute. The people who laid the foundation never lived to see it finish. Their children didn't, and in many cases, neither did their grandchildren. It took generation after generation of stonemasons, artists, carpenters, and architects all working towards the same vision. Standing here today really makes you appreciate what an incredible achievement it was.
I just don't want to get trapped.
Look at the stained glass windows.
I know, they're beautiful. I've been waiting on you.
After spending some time inside the cathedral, taking in the incredible artwork and architecture, and taking a few quiet moments for ourselves to reflect and say a prayer, we headed back outside. It was Palm Sunday, and everyone we talked to warned us not to get caught behind the Holy Week processions. The crowds were already growing, so we changed our plans a bit and started thinking strategically about where we were going next. Before long, these streets will be filled with thousands of people celebrating one of Spain's most important traditions.
Pretty crowded.
Before heading back towards the ship, we spent a little time browsing some of the local shops, and we picked up a couple of souvenirs to remind us of our visit. By then, the streets were starting to fill up for Palm Sunday processions, and we didn't want to get caught behind them, but we wanted to see what it was all about, so we couldn't leave without at least seeing part of this incredible tradition.
Look at that pretty maze, like.
Yeah, so that was the church we were in. So they're refurbishing the backside of it. Yeah, I think that candy place is right around the corner.
Yeah, but that's a different. I keep seeing people with these bags. I don't think it's this location, but
Yeah, this is the one we seen.
yeah.
Dubai chocolate.
Yeah, it is. It is the same bag. They're carrying this bag. I want to get like fudge. So let's go and look.
For us or for other people? Processions down there.
Yeah, it smells so good.
I think the procession stopped.
One of the first things we noticed were the tall, pointed hoods worn by many of the participants. We honestly didn't know what to think, but we learned that these hoods have been part of Spain's Holy Week tradition for centuries. They are worn as a symbol of humility and repentance, with a pointed shape representing a person's desire to draw closer to heaven. It's a powerful reminder that traditions can look very different from what we're used to back home.
Which way?
Procession in Malaga
Check.
on Palm Sunday. Check.
People are out in force. See, like if you want to go over there, let me see what's over there.
No, we can go over there. We can walk through the park too if you want.
Yeah.
This park behind us.
Yeah.
Before
Just-
we go back. I just don't.
I see
They
it
say
says.
you can get trapped.
Yeah,
because
I don't think we're
they
gonna get.
pop up. These processions pop up on you, and you get closed off behind a bunch of people. You can't get out.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to make sure we don't do.
Wonder if you could like stand up here and see anything. Probably not.
They got it all blocked off.
I see.
So pay the big bucks.
I see.
No cheating.
I see. Here, look at this place down here. That looks pretty.
That looks like a trap.
That looks like a mob scene. Here,
I think that looks like a trap.
a trap.
A trap. I don't want to be trapped.
This looks like a little store, Turismo store. Let's go in. This is the official Malaga store. Let's go in here.
It's a tourist office. Tourist office. Yeah, we can walk down that madhouse if you want.
Yeah.
See, this is where you could have got your map. Should have came here first.
You could ask for a map, see, and then
Lynn wants to film the pandemonium.
here they have McDonald's. That sounded pretty loud.
The busiest restaurant in Spain so far has been Burger King.
Walk around, see everybody.
That loud music was. It's the parade route. Down
no,
here, it's thinned out.
Thinned out. That's fine.
Yeah, look at where these people are coming out. I'm good if we start just making our way
All
back.
right, me too.
We
Is it Malaga or Malaga? I can't get that right. I think it's Malaga.
I think it's Malaga.
Malaga?
Malaga.
You just said Malaga.
I know, I think it's Malaga. Look,
we want
there's.
to know which way we pronounce it.
Yeah, is it Malaga or Maga? Malaga.
Malaga. Leave a comment.
Put a comment down below.
'Cause I know we're wrong.
Do you want to still walk through that park?
Sure, nice park. Here we go that way.
We go that way, so I'm
Okay.
just saying
Yeah, let's
it's a little park, but we could walk through it and then come back out and go through.
well, I want to.
This is
Oh, no.
Paseo de España.
They have,
Yeah.
they
Although
have benches.
we can sit right here. There's an yeah, but it could be taken by the time we.
They're also
Okay, let's go back.
Since we still had to make it back to our cruise ship and not miss our all aboard time, we were careful to stay on the side of the procession that wouldn't get us trapped by the crowds. That little bit of planning paid off. We were able to enjoy part of this amazing celebration, soak in the atmosphere, and not have the stress of being a pier runner like we see so many times.
Yeah, I think that might be for the shuttle. Uh-oh. Let's see. This is, let me see, is this for the shuttle? The Royal Caribbean? Yes. Thank you. That's all the line for the Royal Caribbean shuttle. Yeah. We're gonna, I think, go all the way over there.
I see it. We've got to walk all the way.
Yeah. 208.
We need to get steps in.
208.
That's if we don't stop.
Well, we can't stop. No. Oh, well, it'll probably be cheaper here. Although, is this a full thoroughfare? Are we sure we want to do this?
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire.
Making our way to our ship. It's very, very, very crowded.
Party in the streets and the city's on fire.
Like makeup.
There's a heat wave rolling in.
Yeah. No, I'm ready to get my suit on and go to the pool.
But that's an expensive yacht.
Yeah, we need the name of that yacht.
Now we need to.
I need to look that up. So the first yacht's name was Sirena.
This might be our final summer day. There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire.
They're pushing a baby stroller. 2 baby strollers. Literally, it's 5:30. That's the all aboard. They're the last people.
That's my button.
Wait. Ow!
All right, we're getting underway from Malaga. We're getting ready for dinner. And it's white night for dinner. But we're going to have dinner and we're going to call it an early night. Because last night, or yesterday, when we did Cadiz, we got up an hour early because we thought we were supposed to set the clocks back just that day. And then we actually set them back last night, so we was up an hour early again this morning. And yesterday we did 22,000 steps, and today we did 24,000 steps. So we're going to call it an early night tonight. Yeah, this was a beautiful little city. Cruise ship that was behind us already departed. She's out there already. And we have that cruise ship. And us. That's what we had in this port today.